You might have been called smart or a genius multiple times in your life. But are you really a genius? Today, Purple Hippo brings you the most popular signs that determine if you are a genius or not. Subscribe to Purple Hippo and click on that bell icon to get regular updates on our latest uploads. Let's start with sign number 10. You are sarcastic. While sarcasm might be annoying to people and prevent someone from becoming a delight in social and professional situations, it is also said to be a sign of higher intelligence despite being commonly called the lowest form of wit. Studies have found a relationship between creativity and sarcasm, revealing that it promotes creativity, as someone who is sarcastic thinks more and allows their mind to expand and conceptualize. They think harder because a sarcastic response is more creative than a simple non-sarcastic one. It also promotes abstract thinking, which is another area where intelligence is tested, as tone also plays a part in order to overcome the contradiction between the actual expression and the sarcastic remark. So appreciate the humor and the intelligence from someone who effectively delivers it. Oh, and as well as those who immediately get it as well. Number 9. You talk to yourself. You might think that people who talk to themselves are borderline crazy or just weird, but there have been studies made by psychologists and researchers that imply that talking loudly to oneself can improve self-control, focus, and concentration, reduce stress, and improve memory and cognitive skills. This is why people tend to vocalize things that they are trying to remember or find, as it allows their brain to form visual images that aid in finding or remembering them. At the very least, talking to yourself boosts your confidence and belief in your ability when you say, "You can do this." Who knows, maybe repeatedly telling yourself you're a genius might actually make you one. Number 8. You have a great sense of humor. Humor also serves as a gauge for intelligence according to studies. In a study involving 70 comedians in the 70s, it was revealed that they had consistently scored higher on IQ tests compared to the average population, as the male comedians score 138 and the female 126, comparing this to the 90 to 110 of the general population. Another study involving students where they were asked to caption several cartoons also showed that funny people have higher verbal intelligence. Aside from that, they also show good reasoning, emotional, and cognitive ability, and have higher creativity, as it takes these traits to produce humor. Some famous geniuses who were described as funny included Albert Einstein and Stephen Hawking as well. Keep on watching to find how many signs you tick. Number 7. You stay up late. Night owls, or people who stay up late, are said to be more intelligent than early birds. This is according to a research indicating a strong correlation between intelligence and bedtime. A number of studies have shown that people with higher IQ stay up later and wake up later, as they have a different sleep cycle. This is said to be part of evolution, where people are moving past limitations. Nighttime is considered as such because it is a time when humans are more vulnerable. So in order for people to venture into this condition, they need to be smarter. Geniuses who are known to have been night owls included Leonardo da Vinci and Thomas Edison, who are said to have only slept 4 hours every night. Inventor Nikola Tesla sleeps even less, at just 2 hours. Number 6. You worry a lot. Overthinking and worrying are said to be signs of a mind having a highly active imagination. Studies have shown that those who have a high score in neuroticism tend to have more creative personality. As these are signs of vivid imagination, it activates the brain's threat generator, and constantly doing this is a great toll on the person emotionally as well. It can affect their decisions in everyday life, as they are more prone to be pessimistic. But channeling these ruminations and imaginations into something creative can yield solutions. In addition, a psychology study showed that those who tend to worry or ruminate a lot had higher scores on verbal intelligence than those who worry less. Number 5. You are likely to challenge yourself. Smarter people are said to be more likely to actively engage in thought, which makes it easier for them to preoccupy themselves with non-physical activities and not get bored easily. So if you're someone who enjoys challenging brain teasers like puzzles, regardless of the kind, you just might be a lot smarter. Though brain games like puzzles and the like are not scientifically proven to improve one's intelligence or cognitive ability and does not necessarily translate to application in real-world tasks. But it does provide mental stimulation. The challenge these activities present to those who engage them is for their satisfaction, or probably just for fun, since it is a form of recreation and allows them to push themselves out of their comfort zones. Number 4, you have high self-control. Having high self-control is associated with intelligence according to studies. In one famous study called the marshmallow test, children were asked to choose between an immediate but smaller reward or a later but larger reward. And those who chose the latter and exercised self-control scored higher on intelligence tests. Self-control and delayed gratification were also tested in chimps, where the resistance to temptation displayed by the chimps was seen as a sign of generalized intelligence. The next sign is pretty important, especially in today's world. Also, wait till you see our second last sign up ahead. Number 3. You are sensitive to other people's emotions and feelings. If you are someone who is sensitive with the needs of others or who can empathize with what they're feeling, you're most likely to have a high emotional intelligence. Studies consider empathy as one of the foundations of emotional intelligence, as smarter people have the ability to feel what others are feeling or thinking by putting themselves in their shoes. It is even said that having a high emotional intelligence or EQ may be better than having high IQ, as this is the factor that distinguishes the extraordinary from the ordinary. People who have this ability have more success in work environment, have better relationships, and enjoy better health and quality of life. And now for number 2. You are messy. If you have a messy desk or workspace, don't fret, and don't be conscious of tidying it up for reasons other than what you think is necessary, as this could be a sign of intelligence. The belief that messy people are lazy is just a myth, as a study reveals that a cluttered desk fuels or ignites creativity and innovation. People who are intelligent do not worry about what others consider as the norm, and would not clean up just because it's criticized. In addition, the ability to focus or concentrate on tasks at hand or what is important despite the chaotic environment means that they are able to prioritize properly and see the bigger picture. And now for number 1. You question everything. Do you find yourself questioning things that other people don't usually care about in general? These may relate to things that are happening around you that can range from trivial to innovative, matters that some people just choose to accept for what they are without actually understanding why or how it works. If you are one, then you may be a lot smarter than the average because your brain doesn't stop working and gaining new knowledge. This behavior can often be misinterpreted and can be annoying to some, particularly with those in authority, like teachers or bosses, especially when your thirst for knowledge isn't satisfied. Because of this need to know what makes something tick, geniuses may tend to go against the norm. Now, are you questioning this list? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like and share with your friends. Subscribe to Purple Hippo for more amazing videos. And don't forget to ring that bell icon to stay updated with our latest uploads. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.